What is up, everybody, and welcome back to 23rd Garage. Today we are back on the Rubicon. As you can see, it is right here behind me. We are ready to lift this thing up. We are going to be installing our rough country lift on it today. I'm super excited. I love rough country stuff and I love Jeeps, so it all goes together well. Let's go ahead and go check out what we got from Rough Country. I have to say, Rough Country really hooked it up on this one. We've got shocks, we've got upper and lower, front and rear adjustable control arms, which is actually very important to get this thing to ride smooth and go down the road without walking all over the place. We've got a adjustable track bar for the front. We've got the Pitman arm dropped. We've got the track bar drop. We've got the quick disconnect sway bar links. Those are really awesome as well. Like if you're going off-road and you know you want to climb some pretty crazy terrains, you can unlink the front sway bar with those really easily. We'll show you guys how those work. Super excited though, man. I love these shocks too. Same shocks that are on the wheelies that we did, but they're actually a little thicker, I noticed. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
They're a little thicker, man. They look a little beefier. I don't know. I could be wrong, but they definitely look really good.
A lot thicker, man.
Also, we have this drive shaft here as well. Very important.
Man, that thing is beefy, man.
Yeah, it's got the double yoke right there. That's really nice. That's what
nice.
you're.
That's a good little upgrade over the
Yeah,
factory.
yeah. What we need to do is basically first step one is probably go ahead and remove the wheels and remove all the suspension components off the front axle. I actually want to paint this axle before we put it back on there. We got the wheels off, and what we need to do now is simply unhook everything off of this front drive axle. We are going to go ahead and remove the brake lines because we have extended stainless steel braided brake lines from Rough Country, so those are going to be awesome. So we'll go ahead and unhook everything and then
Just pull this axle out?
Yeah, take it loose and drop the axle. You know, scuff it down a little bit, spray it, and be good to go. Alright, so we got a little rust up here, rust up enamel, very good stuff. We're going to dust this axle lightly. Okay, so while our axle is drying, we are going to go ahead and pop off the Pitman arm. Hey, let me tell you something about that Milwaukee. How did you just randomly have the exact tool that I actually need?
I got everything you need, man.
My man's got everything we need.
There we go.
I know a thing or two or three. We are ready to install our axle. I'm going to actually go ahead and run down to the tire shop to get the tires before they close, and Nate is going to take the rear axle off.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so Nate got the rear axle off of the Jeep, and he actually went ahead and painted it too. Check it out. It looks very, very nice. Look at that. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Check that out. So now what we want to do is we are going to allow this axle to dry and go ahead and install the front axle. We've already got the front axle over here. We've got our springs here. Check out these springs. Look at the difference in the size of these springs. Like, look at this. Like this is you right here, and then this is the guy that she tells you not to worry about. Also wanted to show you guys the difference between the control arms as well, because The control arms have a very big difference also. Look at this.
Yeah, these are like, what is this, like stamped sheet metal or something?
Just stamped, bent, look like they found some scrap metal in the back pile and made some control arms. But look at this. These are actually really nice. Look at this right here. This whatever this is, I don't know what this is called. What are these called?
Heim Joint.
It's a Heim joint. Okay, Heim Joint. Very solid, has a grease fitting, of course. These are very nice. I think that together with these and the 35s, it's going to be a very good off-road rig. So let's get this front axle on and see how it looks with those tires and wheels. It's looking pretty good, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got the front axle on, and everything's just kind of preliminary installed. We're still going to have to do a lot of adjustment. We actually kind of messed up. Nate
Yeah, I got a little eager to pull that rear axle off because I didn't want to be sitting around, but
yeah, without the rear axle, it's really hard to actually go ahead and put the Jeep on the axle on the wheels and put the weight of the actual Jeep onto the springs to line everything up. So what we are actually going to have to do is go ahead and install the rear axle and then work our way back and forth and adjust and line it up. So
all at the same time, you're saying?
yeah, it's a little bit more work that way. Usually what I would do is I would do the entire lift kit in the front, and then once that's all said and done, then we do the back one. But you know, Nate he's a little eager sometimes. He likes to knock stuff out.
All right, so
it's not a big deal.
Go ahead and put it on just like the front one.
All right, so we got the rear axle mounted up, and there's a few things that we still have to do, like drill new holes in the track bar relocation bracket, and then we got to mount the brake line, the brake line and the sway bar links, and attach the cables. But right now, what we want to do is actually put these wheels on there and set it down, because I really want to see what it's going to look like with the wheels. So let's pop these wheels on real quick.
Let's do it.
See what happens, you know what I mean? We actually still have to put the sway bar in the front on as well. So what I think is going to need to happen, I think he's going to need longer studs.
Yeah.
Longer studs and probably a different set of lug nuts. I don't know though. But definitely longer studs. Remember that TJ I had? I came around the corner of Goon Squad's house and the wheel came off.
Came off?
Yeah, dude, me and Simon spent like 30 minutes looking for it.
The wheel?
Yeah, in the brush.
That's crazy.
It is because I had little studs like this. Look how hard this thing sits. Right there, she sits pretty hard.
Is he even gonna be able to get into it?
I think so.
Might have to
See,
get
with a Jeep like this, you need a ladder to get in it and a parachute to get out of it. You know what I mean?
I think a step stool.
I like it, man. I gotta say.
Yeah, I do too, man. These wheels and tires really transformed the whole look of this Jeep.
Yeah, so couple of stuff that we still have to do, like we still have to set the pinion on the axles properly. Also set the wheelbase, of course. We need to drill 2 holes in the frame. What else do we got to do?
Just the brake lines, get the brake system flat, and then
basically just button it up. Like we got the bulk of the work done. It's looking really good. You know what else I can't wait to do? I can't wait to put the Fender Flares on.
Oh yeah.
I haven't even seen them, bro.
Let's pull them out real quick before we finish off this video.
Are these government issued snips?
Yeah, I think so.
Right then. Yep, they thick. They thicker.
They're gonna cover these big old tires.
I think that's what they're for. Let's go over there and try it out for sure. It's looking pretty good, man. So tomorrow we are going to go to Atlas and get the drill bits that we need. For these right here, these bolts right here are going to go through the frame.
Grade 8s, aren't they?
Grade 8s, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, maybe they're just brass. One thing I will say, he made a very excellent decision by going with the 15s. And even though he did go a little bit, I'd say it's a little too big. I would have did 33s. But with the smaller rims, you're moving a lot less weight because the weight of the rim is a lot less. So, you know, also it looks a lot better. I hate when people stick like a big 20-inch rim inside like a 33 or 35-inch tire. And then, yeah, it looks like a rubber band. And it looks like you probably couldn't get over the curb at the mall with that thing. But this actually, you could let air out of this thing and actually do some serious crawling, especially since it is a Rubicon and you got that 4-inch lift, man. I think this thing will go anywhere. This was a lot of work. We had a late start and we tried to get as much done as we possibly could. You know, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys like it. I know there's going to be people that are going to say stuff like, those tires are way too big for that Jeep, or that lift is way too high, or you guys don't know what you're doing. But guess what? It don't matter to me. I like it. Owner's gonna like it. And I have to say, man, it looks really good with the black on white.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Like the black on the white with the...
I think if that hard top was black, man, it looks so good.
Dang, we might have to just spray that thing black for him. I guess it's going to be up to the owner what he wants to do. He actually did mention something to me about painting the hard top.
Well, he said he wanted a soft top put on it.
Yeah, he did. He said he wanted a slant top on here.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, a slant top would kill on this thing. Like, it would absolutely look amazing with a slant top. So maybe he'll do that. But that's going to be up to him because he can just take this off, you know, at his house or wherever he's gonna park it, and then put the slant top on there and just switch out between the two if he so chooses. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, hit that like button. Also, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and check us out on Instagram at 23rd_garage. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.